This episode covers a lot of ground. Now, they claim that NFTs are extinct, but I don't think so after Trump makes another effort. How near are we to the markets really blowing up and ripping off? Yesterday, we had a small retracement, which made folks anxious. People continue to shout and kick. The bull crosses the I'm here to inform you that, despite what you may believe, the bull run hasn't even begun. Instead, you may believe that it's finished since nothing significant has run yet, that we've gotten spoiled, and that Bitcoin reached an all-time high before heaven. That is all it will accomplish. That's it, it will surpass an all-time high by a few $1,000s. Toss that aside, bull run. Continue on to the next one. After 4 years, I doubt it. However, we'll examine if Ripple will eventually become a central bank. There are many rumors and news items circulating that suggest this will happen. We will investigate further. We'll investigate this right now, without further ado. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. At this time, 6,128 Ethereum is currently down 3.83% from the previous day, trading at $2,534. USDT and USDC both came in at 3.86%. A mean lean 58 cents is what their dollar pegs as XRP. This morning, it demonstrated some vigor as it touched 56 cents. Will it immediately rebound to 60 cents given that it is early in the morning and we are currently looking at roughly 58 cents? Time will tell if I truly know what I'm doing, though. After watching this video, I'm going to buy XRP this morning, most likely after I get to work. Why not give me a little extra XRP here? I mean, why not? I understand where it's headed. Right now, I know where the promised land is at these prices. Hopefully, they don't truly harm me. My girlfriend has to run the vacuum every morning, so you can't hear it running in the background. She agrees to it now. If you were searching for a fantastic purchase opportunity, here is it. Chain connection, anything we can acquire on Chainlink for less than $10 is a fantastic deal, and I think they will push you down a little bit. I predict that this will be an effortless 10x for everyone involved in the bull cycle. Donald Trump has introduced a new line of NFTs, expanding his collection of digital collectibles. These NFTs, which are presented as trading cards, come with exclusive incentives for picky buyers. Since Trump has criticized his collection, which costs $100 each, NFTs are offering a variety of incentives, such as a dinner for gays with the president, a limited edition pair of sneakers, physical trading cards, and an exclusive one. Perhaps I should learn from Trump's playbook in this situation. I appreciate what he's doing. Can you tell he's awake? Trump is a wise guy. He is an entrepreneur. He is aware that he will release these NFTs. I believe it doesn't specify how many are being released, but I can nearly assure you that the entire collection will be sold out when I post this tweet. Is approaching steadfast, nothing has altered, whale F analysts, please release this. Significant G is anticipated for XRP. Naturally, after a Bitcoin surge, do you want to know why I'm breaking down the playbook for you again, for both those of you who are new to the market and those of you who have been in it for a while, because some people might not know? There is a parabolic blow-off peak to Bitcoin runs. When Bitcoin's dominance begins to wane, money begins to rotate into Ethereum, and Bitcoin begins to lose its position in the market. I suppose that means that this is the conclusion of the Bitcoin bull run when money enters Ethereum and is then rinsed and repeated once Ethereum has skyrocketed. It is more accurate to state that money will change. Guess what will happen to the money when it has finished rotating into alts? In the XRP final crypto call, I was going to say the last call for alcohol, since that's how I got started working in bars, but it's the last call for crypto folks, meaning that crypto is done. However, we have this lovely setup with XRP being the last one, because when people enter the markets during these bear markets, most of them are the ones who have been here forever and know the dynamics and how these bull markets work. They're going to take all of their profits, so they'll do like 5 to 10x on Bitcoin, and they'll come into Ethereum and do a 5 to 10x on Ethereum. And then, because they are conservative, they will search for the next altcoin that hasn't increased in value yet, rotate in, and attempt to obtain a 2 to 3x. They add 2 more. When they get to the end, their bag has increased by about 30x, and they've bet everything on a few of these. They look at the end and say, whoa, XRP hasn't run yet, and it's still sitting at say $1. We know it's going to get to its all-time high. We could probably scoop in another 2 or 3 times assets. And that's how they actually generate revenue. So we sort of have the good thing with XRP is that you don't want it to be the first one, you know? Yes, it would have been beneficial to start first. You either want to be first and receive all the money, or you want to be last and receive the money, because anything else in between these coins will cause the money to really scatter quite a bit. You don't want it to be second or in the middle. Frank, I'm bullish on our possible bullish breakout for XRP, which is now trading at 59. It can move to 96 if it overcomes the opposition of 64 cents. He seems to be heading in the right direction, but let me correct him a little bit. Even if we surpass 6,566 cents, we still have to reach 75 cents, which will be the largest obstacle if 75, although he overlooked the largest resistance areas seen on this chart. If cents can be broken, we might be able to discuss moving up to the 96-cent ring. Yes, of course, we are sitting at this moment. I ought to have purchased this at 583. That was foolish at 56 yesterday, but it's okay. There's only a 2-cent difference. But what we're going for with the crypto is, you know, most of Swift's payment transactions would be stored and forward, requiring service-level agreements that say, I'll do something at a certain time, and the payment will appear at a certain time. We're looking at new network styles here during the day that enable instantaneous real-time fund movement and visibility. So we wouldn't have a situation where banks would have to contact you to inquire about the status of their funds 3 days after they arrived. When navigating the network, nothing comparable exists. I don't think Swift will be replaced by Ripple. As one of the complementing networks, Ripple will enable those, so let's see what he says. Clearly, I don't want to make a big deal out of it. Let me simply mute his ass. He is aware of something, but then we noticed this and realized that this is the major issue. Around this time, R3 stopped utilizing XRP, stopped using the XRP ledger, and so on. They switched to, I can't even remember what currency they're using now. I'm just not thinking about it this morning. I still have my coffee of myself, but let's get real, this R3 has a ton of XRP. R3, how will they proceed? That is the question here with that XRP. There is obviously a bigger picture involved. Unless they were up to a 60x profit on something they probably purchased for pennies, they would not have been selling it on the market. Therefore, there is obviously a bigger scheme at work. Do they intend to utilize XRP in the future? Time will tell perhaps, but if you have several assets or many of one, you would be encouraged to use the system if cryptocurrency existed. It's not as if it doesn't work, and you're attempting to make them use something that doesn't function because, as we've shown in tests with money and pals, it does work. Every test has been seen by us. Thus, we are certain that XRP functions as a central bank within this Ripple. People here in Russia, this is intriguing. According to PowerPoint, new technologies are being examined closely, and information is kept private. In terms of their operations, these are by nature the world's most powerful financial institutions, and as such, they keep the technologies they are testing under wraps. For this reason, talks about Ripple operating in major banks test mode are limited to private presentations, and he is correct in that regard. But what happens next? What else can we notice from this here? Fortunately for you, we have a translator who can translate this Russian paper, which describes new technologies under testing and who will finally win the competition. It says that Ripple functions as a central bank while also stating that it will be the quicker and less expensive choice for cross-border payments. In my opinion, time will tell what that entails. I believe we have a warning. By year's end, try to recall 75 cents. Lets you take $6 off the minimum XRP for 2025. If that makes you unhappy, then do I? I'm at a loss for what to say. You no longer have, But a $6 XRP from 60 cents will provide you with 10 times the profit you would otherwise make.